All right, good evening, all. It's Mr. Rai. We're going to do a real quick 5-minute video, like we talked about today in class, on the Civil War. And so, folks should definitely have out either their notebooks or their handy dandy note sheet that I gave you guys in class to take a look at for you. And we're going to do a quick 5-minute video for us. So, again, the American Civil War itself begins in 1861 and goes until 1865, and it divides our nation. Okay? Our nation becomes physically and geographically, as well as emotionally, divided between two forces. And so we see these forces as the Union and the Confederacy. So the Union and the Confederacy, and we see their flags here. So we see the American flag here. We see for the Union, and we see the Confederate flag here, which is known as the Stars and Bars, or their battle flag for us. We see some clear differences between the Confederacy and the Union. So Confederate soldiers, again, wore gray, and they fought for the South. Union soldiers, which were from the North, wore blue uniforms for us. So this pitted the Northern Society and the Southern Society against one another. We also see some of our first states secede. So the states that are gray make up this Confederacy. Okay? This Confederacy is made up by these gray states, so you want to make sure that you get all of the states down. And the first state to secede from the Union was South Carolina. Okay? South Carolina becomes the hotbed of secession in the South. It starts to ramp up the rest of these states, and we start to see Alabama and Mississippi, Texas, Louisiana, all start to secede from the Union based on South Carolina's actions. So those lower South states, or those deep South states, like we talked about the other day in class, secede first. The upper South states, like Virginia and Tennessee, they don't secede until Union troops actually pass through or attempt to pass through their states. And when that happens, we see Virginia split into two. So West Virginia has 14 counties that are loyal to the Union, that stay a part of the Union itself, and the state of West Virginia is added to the United States as a free, pro-Union state for us. So that truly helps the Union cause. Okay. So, some questions that you want to make sure you're able to answer. So, when we think of the two sides that fought in the Civil War, again, we're thinking North, okay, and South, okay, for us. Those northern and southern societies were pitted against each other, but they're also known as, again, the Confederacy and the Union. Okay. The colors of the uniforms for each side. So again, South is gray, and North is going to be blue. And then you want to list those states that seceded from the Union and established the Confederacy. And again, good to know that South Carolina was the first state, okay, to secede from the Union. So you want to make sure that you know these different pieces when you come into class for me. Again, this is posted up on Classroom. We'll be posting up a couple of these, again, just 5-minute videos, 10 minutes tops, for us to review. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to shoot me an email. Thanks, folks. Have a great night.